My name is Whit Gumble, and today we're just out here in Bomberland trying to figure out the ins and outs to training camp. Now, we all know the ins. Now, it's getting bigger, faster, stronger, guys working on their trade, having the opportunity to provide for their families. But do we really know the dark sides of training camp? The stuff that goes on behind the scenes that don't nobody ever know about, especially the players? We're going to go deep inside, and we're going to discover this thing that we call training camp. So, Ram, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about training camps in general, just football training camp and the process of it?
Training camp? I could be playing the PS3 or the Xbox.
But as well.
Have you seen when we go out there in the end of practice? I gotta hold up that damn board.
Yeah.
No, all I want to do is get the guys to do the interviews, you know?
I understand.
And Coach Kelly's ripping on me today about that shirt. My girlfriend's shirt, he says.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a nice shirt. I think it's a nice
yeah,
shirt.
well, hey, you know, it was a late night last night. Woke up, threw something on, but it's just numbers, man. You gotta know your number.
Okay, so
you gotta know your
it's
number.
not a lot of reading to it. It's just...
No.
Okay.
It's pretty basic.
Do shit that make you happy. Go out and get you some white friends. Get you some white motherfucking friends. You ain't gotta sleep with them, but you gonna need them motherfuckers. If you go to jail and call your nigga friends, these motherfuckers will interrogate you more than the goddamn police. They'll hand your ass on the phone. Where the fuck was you at?
Well, if you want me to be honest with you, I really could be somewhere fishing right now. I really could be fishing and camping in my favorite spot in a little town called Sioux Lookout in Ontario.
Now, I have a statement here, if you don't mind me reading it. And correct me if I'm wrong, but did you tell a player that he should, and I'm quoting, pop the tits?
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard of that.
Well, I have a state. I have.
Oh, that's misquoted. I've never said anything like that. I don't know what you're talking about.
How about icing the tits?
Oh, I don't know. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of anything like that.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I don't know. I've been misquoted.
One of my main jobs is just to help the players when they want to watch tape, because everybody wants to watch tape get better. And you know, the first couple days, you know, not a big deal. We have a new system. Even some of the coaches have some struggles, but you know, after a couple days, I mean, I'm getting these guys coming in day after day, just asking me over and over again how to work the film system. You know, it's not that complicated. It's not that complicated. You want me to show you how easy it is?
Sure.
Well, okay, it's this easy. You click on the icon. Okay, you have to be on the network.
Okay.
Click on the network. Okay. Now you have to select the proper username. So you have to select the meeting room. Now you have to punch the password in. It's just Win. It's that easy. Okay, now when you get in this system, here, this is your games. This is where you go to edit tape. Okay, but you don't want to go there.
You want to do a project. The project, you go to library. Okay, this is all the stuff that we have in our system. You have all the games over here. Practice here. Defensive practice. Okay, now you have everything in here. You have your games. You have your cut-ups, your training camp practice, blue and gold scrimmage, everything else like that. If you want to watch a scrimmage, boom, now you're watching team. Okay, now when you're in team, you have to make sure you select the right form. So you want to go to change fields, you want to go to self-scout. Okay, once you're in self-scout, now you go into slides. You want to put the overlay on, text overlay, the offensive set, your self-scout overlay. Now you put the overlay on. Now you have to F7. Now once you hit F7, now you have to turn on the projector.
Once you've done the projector, now all of a sudden you're using your cowboy. Okay, and it's just so easy. It's just like that. And guys are asking me over and over again, and it's too much. Some days it's just too much. And you know, I'm just gonna be happy when it's all over.
Of training camp, 2-a-day training camp.
Hard, man. We out here sweating and cold and all that good old stuff, but it helps, you know. We get ready to prepare for the season, but shoot, training camp is hard, man. I don't even know how a person can play this game, man. But if you love it, you play it, and you just go through what training camp brings.
Would you wish you picked up a baseball bat instead of a football?
Oh yeah, man. Better to go out there and just swing a bat. You run a little bit. That's it. Then you just hit a ball, hit a home run, get some RBI, do whatever, then that's it.
And the money's guaranteed?
Guaranteed. You don't CFL, cheap football league. That's what it is.
Okay. Or carry fast luggage?
Oh yeah, you gonna carry that if you ain't out here performing, buddy. You gonna get that up out of him.
There it is.
Training camp, baby.
We talking about training camp.
Training camp.
Thank you, Mr. Strong. Have your honest opinion, or how do you really feel about 2-a-day training camp?
Well, you know, Whit, we have to get everything accomplished that's in this book. But the real thing is, I hate this shit. I could be with my bitches, you know, making it rain.
Making it rain.
But I meant like a motherfucker.
Yeah. They say you throw up more cash and change the forecast.
Well, yeah. Okay. It gets cloudy fast, all right? So I could be doing that, but I got to stay with all these fools, you know, trying to get them to learn this.
Understandable.
So that pisses me off, okay? Because, you know, them places closed down. I can't be there sometimes. How am I supposed to get my head right? You know? So, you know, I'll be looking to go to Solid Gold, but I got to do this twice a day. Twice a day. We don't play no doubleheader football games.
No, we don't. No,
we go out east, play Hamilton in the morning and Toronto in the afternoon. That's some bullshit. I need to get to the club. I got time for this shit. 2-a-days my ass.
There you go. From the head man himself. This is Whit Gumble.
That's some bullshit, Whit.
Coach Kelly. We see now how training camp affects the lives of not only the players, but the coaches as well. We're going to get into this deep.
Hey man, you got any loonies?
I have no loonies. I have no loonies. Sorry.
Got a lighter?
No lighter. No lighter.
You ain't worth it.
Now we've come in with some of the detail with some of the people that's behind the scenes, but now let's talk to some of the guys that's on the team and figure out what they think about training camp. We're sitting here now with weak half. No, strong half, I'm sorry. Keith Craven. Now, if you don't mind me asking, sir, how you doing? My name is Whit Gumble. All right. Sports. Nice to meet you. How do you feel about overall just training camps in general?
Training camp. Training camp. This is training camp, dog. The only good thing I like about training camp is I've been able to wear the same shit every day for a week and a half. It's training camp, dog. Me and little mama back here. Training camp. It's a damn shame.
How do you feel, B1, about training camp, if you don't mind me asking, sir?
Training camp. Man, y'all don't get that camera on my face talking about training camp. Training camp. Man, I ain't with all that, man. For real, man. Shit, man. Get that shit, man. Go.
This is Whit Gumble for Real Sports HBO. This is training camp. We gave you the hard reality of how training camps affect the lives of people. Not only the people behind the scenes, players as well. You see frustration. But me as a reporter myself, I'm signing off. And I hope I never have to report the guys to training camp again. Because it's not a job that is for the weak-hearted. I'm Whit Gumble with Real Sports. Now, we gave you all the things that we could give you as far as training camp is concerned. I'm Whit Gumble. It was a rough, real rough. We've had water boys, walk off. We've had disgruntled coaches. We've had coaches that even talk about solid gold. This is just something that's out of the ordinary. Also, coach, when you talk about popping the tits, that's training camp in a nutshell. We're signing off with Whit Gumble. God bless. Good night.